Welcome to the budget development PC build upgrade. So if you watched the original video, that being the software development and gaming PC build video, where I built a budget PC aimed at mainly software development, it originally had an i5 4590 as its processor, the non-K variant. I did mention that I would look for an upgrade to the CPU, specifically the i7 4790, also non-K variant. That's just due to the motherboard, as it's a OEM from HP. I did manage to actually get a 4790 off eBay for £29, or for those wanting it in US dollars, that being $37. So here's a quick breakdown comparing the two CPUs. So both of these CPUs are 4th generation processors from Intel, based on the socket 1150 LGA. Alright, or should I say that's the socket they fit into. They are both obviously codename Haswell, and were both released in 2014. So let's start with the i5 4590. It has a total core count of 4, and that being with only 4 threads, no hyperthreading here. Base frequency of 3.3 GHz, a single core boost of 3.7 GHz, L2 cache of 1 meg, L3 cache of 6 meg, a TDP or thermal design power of 84 watts. Anything over that without sufficient cooling, it may get a little bit toasty. Then it supports the max RAM capacity of 32 gigs, that's being DDR3, and specifically 1600 megahertz, unless you have a motherboard that can overclock that. And again, this is 4590, it's the non-K variant, so no overclocking here. And it has a iGPU, or integrated graphics processing unit, of the Intel HD 4600. Let's now look at the i7 4790. It too has a core count of 4 cores. The thread count though is 8 threads, obviously here being that the CPU supports hyperthreading. It has a base frequency clock of 3.6 GHz, a single core boost clock of 4 GHz, L2 cache is also 1 meg. The L3 cache though has been upgraded to 8 meg, or should I say increased. It also has a TDP of 84 watts, max RAM is 32 gigs of RAM, that being DDR3, and then also has an integrated iGPU, or integrated graphics processing unit being the Intel HD 4600. Alrighty, with that said, let's now get to the installation. Currently, the PC still has got 24 gigs of DDR3 RAM installed. It's running at 1600 MHz in dual channel, along with the GTX 1080 8 gig Founders Edition graphics card. I don't plan on upgrading the RAM or the GPU anytime soon. Now that the CPU upgrade is done, let's benchmark this sucker and compare it to the i5's original benchmarks. See you in a minute.